So today we're very happy to announce a new feature that we have in ClosetPro called Layers. And what Layers is going to do is allow us to essentially build multiple walls into one so you can have multiple units over multiple units. And I'll show you how we can do that right now. So I'm on this wall, you can see I have 4 units. And we have this tool on the left side wrench called Add Layer. Little information bubble. And say I want to put 3 units above these 2 drawer stacks. So there's 60 wide. Choose those 2 and then the number of units. Hit 3, and when I hit go, you'll see it refreshes the page. Up here now we have layer 1 and layer 2, and it's going to put in empty spaces. And then down here we have layers. So if you want to delete any or just add one without that tool. But let me start going through this. This first empty space is the full space up to the edge of the panel of the first unit. And then for 2, 3, and 4, those are our 3 units that we can now swap in and out to help. This just helps you build your 3 over the 2 much easier. So I'm just gonna come in here and swap these units. And then I'll just do a copy and paste for this last one. So copy and pasting also works on layer 2. And now if we hit all layers, you can see they're coming up right to the edge. And now if we go back to layer 2, say we want to share the panel right here, you can see we currently have this top on layer 2 has its own panel. If you come into edit unit, you can just remove that left vertical. And then go to unit 4, and let's remove this right vertical so that they're sharing the panels. And if we go back to all, you can see how this is looking. And it just pops right in there. So you can add as many layers as you want. Show you now, if I put in another layer, come down and say over all 4 units we want 5 units. Let's put a row of uppers. We have a 120-inch high ceiling, so we're able to build this guy up pretty high. Let's go to layer 3 right here. And let's keep our empty space this time, but just add an upper. So you can see that it just pops in. Oh, I don't want to swap, I want to add upper. So just keep going across and add these guys in. You can put doors on these, you can do anything you want. One thing to notice is, or note is that all of these layers are independent of each other. You can crash them into each other. So if you want to, actually first let me just show you this in 3D, how these are stacking up. So you can see the uppers are resting on the top of layer 1 and 2 here. If you want to delete a layer, you can just come down here, hit delete, and now my layer 3 is going to go away. Up here is how you switch between the 2. And then if you want to just add your own layer without our tool to help you, you just hit the plus button down here, and you just get a completely empty wall. So as I was saying, these layers are rather independent of themselves, so you can just smash units onto others. So you have to be careful when putting in your own units, and that's why we created that tool on the left for you to help you out. Just delete this empty layer 3. And so this can help you with a ton of different applications. Let me just show you an example of a desk that I have here built with layers. Already on wall 1 you can see I have the top going further in. That's because my top units on the other wall are 14 deep, whereas my base is 20 deep. And then I remove the verticals on this top and on this top so they run into each other and make a nice little seam up here for us. And down here I did the same thing with an open base. And just have layers running across the whole room. So this is great for office designs. Really really opens up a lot of possibilities out of ClosetPro. So that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, feel free to call or email us. Thanks.